The most prestigious restaurant list in the world just dropped, and the winner might surprise you. Every year, food lovers around the globe wait for this moment, when the world's 50 best restaurants reveals which culinary temples have earned their spot among the elite. This year's list, announced in Turin, Italy on June 19th, showcases restaurants from 32 cities across 22 countries. But one Lima restaurant has done something extraordinary. Picture this: a chef who once considered closing his restaurant because nobody understood what he was doing. Fast forward to today, and that same chef, Mitsuharu Tsumura, everyone calls him Micha, just led his restaurant, Maido, to the #1 spot in the world. Not bad for a guy who was mixing Japanese techniques with Peruvian ingredients when most people didn't even know what Nikkei cuisine was. Maido isn't just about fusion food. When you walk in, the first thing you hear is Maido, a Japanese greeting that sets the tone for everything that follows. Tsumura takes diners on a journey through dishes that sound almost impossible: squid ramen with Amazonian chorizo, sea snails with yellow chili foam, and a short rib that's been braised for over 2 days. This is what happens when the son of Japanese immigrants returns to Peru after training in Osaka and decides to create something entirely new. The story gets better. Just last year, Maido was sitting at #5. Now it's claimed the top spot, making Lima the only city to have 2 different restaurants win in recent years. Central took the crown in 2023. This isn't just a win for Tsumura, it's a triumph for an entire culinary movement that started from relative obscurity. But let's talk about #2, because Asador Etxebarri in Spain's Basque Country is the kind of place that makes you rethink everything you know about cooking. Chef Vitor Argenzones works with just one tool: fire. Set in a peaceful village between Bilbao and San Sebastian, surrounded by mountains and greenery, this is where simple ingredients like milk and beef become extraordinary. People travel from every corner of the world just to taste what happens when you combine perfect ingredients with the ancient art of grilling. Mexico City's Quintonil grabbed 3rd place and the title of Best Restaurant in North America. Chef Jorge Vallejo pushes Mexican cuisine into new territory, while his wife Alejandra Flores creates the kind of hospitality that makes you feel like you're dining at a friend's house, if your friend happened to be one of the world's best chefs. They're taking traditional Mexican flavors and techniques and weaving them into something completely modern. Europe dominated the top spots this year. Madrid's Diverjo at #4 is exactly what you'd expect from Chef David Munoz: hedonistic, creative, completely unpredictable. This isn't just dinner, it's a ride through Munoz's imagination where boundaries don't exist. Copenhagen's Alchemist rounds out the top 5 with what they call impressions instead of courses, 50 of them actually, spread across a 7-hour journey that's more performance art than traditional dining. Speaking of impressive climbs, London's Ikoyi jumped higher than any other restaurant this year, landing at #15. Friends Jeremy Chan and Ire Hassan Odukele opened it in 2017 with little formal training, and now they're creating food that doesn't fit into any category. Chan pulls herbs and spices from across Africa and Asia, borrows techniques from everywhere, and sources proteins from UK waters. What do you think makes a restaurant worth traveling for? The Asian contingent showed serious strength, with Bangkok's Gagan claiming the Best Restaurant in Asia title at #6. Chef Gagan Anand wants to completely reinvent fine dining. He uses emojis to represent courses and encourages diners to eat with their hands or even lick the plate. It's progressive Indian cuisine with French, Thai, and Japanese influences, all wrapped up in music, colors, and pure creativity. Bangkok actually had an incredible showing overall. The city placed 5 restaurants in the top 50, including newcomer Potong at #13, the highest new entry of the year. Chef Picha Suntornya Yanaki focuses on 5 elements in her Thai Chinese cuisine: salt, acid, spice, texture,
and the Maillard reaction. That's the chemical process that gives food its distinctive browned flavor, in case you were wondering. Italy emerged as the European country with the most restaurants in the top 20. Lido 84 on Lake Garda offers quintessentially Italian food, just not as you know it. The Camanini brothers spent years researching local ingredients and old recipe books, creating something that feels both deeply Italian and completely new. Reale in Castel di Sangro takes a different approach, with chef Nico Romito conducting profound technical research on every ingredient to find its optimum potential. Paris showed its enduring culinary relevance with Table by Bruno Verjus at number 8. The restaurant features a long counter designed like a wave, where you can watch every gesture and plating, including their famous colors of the day, a daily changing dish of the most seasonal herbs and vegetables. Plenitude, at number 14, showcases chef Arnaud Donquel's obsession with sauces, where the sauce is the centerpiece and everything else plays supporting role. Tokyo made its mark with two very different restaurants. Cézanne, at number 7, brings British chef Daniel Calvert's neo-French style infused with Asian influences to the 7th floor of the Four Seasons. Meanwhile, Florilege, at 36, offers contemporary French-accented cuisine in a theatrical setting where guests can interact with the team throughout the meal. The list also celebrates sustainability. Colombia's Celele won the Sustainable Restaurant Award, with chef Jaime Rodriguez spending years exploring the Caribbean coast, meeting indigenous people, and documenting recipes in danger of being lost. His deep respect for nature shows in every dish. Some restaurants are making their debut on the list after years of excellence. Rio de Janeiro's La Sai finally broke through at number 28 after featuring in Latin America's 50 Best for a decade. Munich's Jan, the first solo venture of one of Germany's most acclaimed young chefs, entered at number 50, redefining German haute cuisine with bold creativity and soul. Dubai proved it's a serious culinary destination, with 3 restaurants making the cut. Tresin Studio, now the best restaurant in the Middle East, offers just 20 seats and relocates diners to different areas throughout the meal. Each space is carefully curated to match the dishes from chef Himanshu Saini. The beauty of this list is how it captures the current moment in global dining. We're seeing traditional techniques meeting modern innovation, local ingredients telling global stories, and chefs who aren't afraid to completely reimagine what a restaurant can be. From fire-grilled simplicity in the Basque Country to 50 impressions in Copenhagen, from Nikkei cuisine in Lima to progressive Indian in Bangkok, this is dining at its most exciting. What's clear from this year's list is that the best restaurants aren't just serving food, they're creating experiences, preserving cultures, and pushing boundaries. Whether it's a 7-hour sensory odyssey or perfectly grilled turbot, these chefs are showing us that great dining is about so much more than what's on the plate. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.